Hey guys, how's it going? This is Ability here, and welcome back to another video. I'm going to completely ignore the fact that we did not make a video in the last 3 years, and we're just going to jump straight into this one. So to give you a sense of where I've been over the last couple of years, I've been playing on and off, and as a timeline of my history within Dofus, I historically played on the server Talcasha. That is where I had a team, and I played for the majority of my life. When it comes to where I've been playing now, it has been Draconeros. I've been playing on Draconeros for the past couple of years, and this is where my main character is still today. I have a character on the Shadow server. It's still the character that I made the previous series in on this channel, a Sacrier, and I do still play there from time to time. Today, however, we are going to start a character on the server Dakal, which is one of the pioneer newer mono account servers. The reason is I want to explore this server. I want to see what the player base is like, and it sounds interesting to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop in. We're going to look through character creation. I played the server when it first came out, when it was split into all the different versions of it. So you can see this character was from Dakal 8. I always was treating this as a throwaway character, which is why its name is P. I just played it with some friends on the week that it launched. We played some dungeons, but I never actually planned to stick on the server, and that is exactly what happened. However, I do want to revisit the server. I want to see if it's worth creating character on. What I'll say as a disclaimer is I am not going to be doing questing. I don't like questing in this game. I've done it a lot on my main characters, and I'm not interested in doing it anymore. So I am going to be doing dungeons, fights, grinds, Coliseum, maybe maging if I level professions. But the focus is going to be progressing, getting levels, and updating my sets. So that's what the series is going to be. I am not going to be playing on this character. I'm going to be starting a fresh one. However, I do have about 5 million commas and some Peewee gear. So I do have this character still saved. I am going to create a new one. When it comes to what character I'm going to create, I'm not entirely sure yet. But to walk you through my mental process, IOP is a possibility. Craw is about to get reworked, so I'm not very interested in playing it pre-rework. Sacrier I have on the Shadow server, so I don't want to duplicate. And Eripsa I'm just not very interested in. The same for Uginak. I think Uginak is limited in its playstyle. Feka I'm not interested in. Enutrof maybe. Sram I played recently. Forge Lance, I'm thinking of transferring or class changing my main character, which is a panda on Draconeros, to a Forge Lance. So I don't want to play it on both servers. I think Masquerader is the ugliest class in the game. Pandawa is my main class right now, so I don't want to play it again. Seidita, Osa, and Fogger all deal with summons, and I hate watching classes that summon on YouTube, so I don't think that you guys would appreciate that either. Upper Mage is a strong contender. Ekaflip is a strong contender. Rogue, Elio, and Zeller, definitely not for Zeller, only because I played it recently and I do not like that class. It's not fun in my opinion. Rogue and Elio, maybe, but I think that both of them take a high level of AP and MP to actually have useful turns. So for the first 100 or so levels, it's going to be pretty difficult to get through. So I think I'm going to rule them out just because I'm going to be under level 100 for a while. Of these four, I think IOP is probably the most boring out of all of them. It's the easiest to understand which might be good, but it sounds boring to play. Enutrof and Eka and Upper Mage. Of these, I'm most interested in Upper Mage and Ekaflip, so I'm going to rule out Enutrof. And for these two, I don't understand Ekaflip as much as I understand Upper Mage. However, Upper Mage has received changes recently since I last played it. Recently, I say. Within the last year. It received changes, and I haven't played it since then. I'm kind of curious to see what those changes have been. I think I'm going to go Upper Mage. Let's just check the spells. Ekaflip. So 2 AP, 3 AP. So agility is very strong at low levels for Ekaflip, I'm learning. Roulette. Yeah, I'm going to go Upper Mage. I'm just not that interested in the low level Agi Eka, which is probably what I'd go. I'm probably going to go Chance for the low levels, just because it historically has done the most damage. But we'll get into all that. I will take the classic name, ability. And then in terms of colors, I'm not super worried about this stuff, so I'm just gonna go default female face. We'll go, let's see, we'll go blonde. Clothes, what's this changing though? Arms and stuff. All right, I like that red. Clothes number 2. I think we'll go white. Clothes 3. Let's see what a gold looks like. Ooh, I don't like that as much. I think we're going white there as well. And I like the gold that they have as the tiara, which is what this changes. So I think we're good to go. Looks decent to me. We'll hop right in. I'm going to skip the tutorial only because I know how to play the game and I'm not very interested in going through the tutorial. If you guys have not seen it, they are in fact releasing a updated tutorial in the coming days, or sorry, the coming update. So 3.6, I believe, is the update number. And they're going to release an updated tutorial, which will be very cool. I'm going to skip Incarnum for now. Oh, I don't have fast travel. I'm going to go straight to Astra because I want to grab some levels. I think I cannot access my bank until level 10. And I cannot grab the stuff like a Pee-wee set and some commas. So I'm actually just going to jump cut to when I'm level 10. See you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we just hit level 10. So what we're going to do is head over to the bank. I can get there. And we are going to take our stuff out of the bank, and then we are going to do the Cardarib crypt. So we have about 5 million commas. We have a blue Pee-wee set. So I think I'm going to go chance only because it has similar range right now to everything else, and it does more damage. Later on, like this is range modifiable, which means eventually it'll be higher range when I have range in my set. But for right now, it's only 2 range greater than chance. Chance is no line of sight, and it hits harder. So I'd rather take chance right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move the other spells down here. We'll take these 2, and then we're going to put on everything that we can from the blue Pee-wee set. So this is all just some random gear that I've got. So this is all we can put on right now. I think it might be enough. So we're gonna go check out Cardarib and see if we can beat his dungeon. All right, guys, we are almost there. However, I used the Haven bag to zap over to the cemetery. Look at this, I played the lottery while I was in my Haven bag. Look what the lottery gave me. I've never won something like this from the lottery in the Haven bag. I got a name change potion out of it. That's so cool. I might honestly use that to cash in on this server, but remember, when you play the lottery, you can cash it in on whatever server you want. So I'm gonna hold off for now. I'm gonna check the market price of that. On this server, it says 875. Well, actually, I guess we could just check the history, the sale history of it. Wow, it's actually worth almost 1 million commas. That's pretty huge, and that's awesome. So we'll see. But I just won that from the lottery. I couldn't believe it. I wasn't recording while I did that, but it just popped right out of the slot machine. So here we go. We're going to make our way to the boss. So Maniac, I cannot do that. So we'll do Conqueror. I got to finish on their cell. I can't do that either. All right, well, we will do this and this. That one survived just barely. That's all right. And then what we can do is this. Oh, okay, well, it's good that I went for the invisible one anyways, because I don't want him going invisible on me. There we go. Chance is proven to be very strong already. I think I've got points to distribute. All right, here we go. So nail him down. Enemies must be near walls. Zombie, Maniac, 8, 8, 8, 7. Oh, Maniac's actually kind of difficult. I think I can do it though. So we will do this. And we'll steal some stats. Nail him down means enemies must be next to the wall, not me. So we'll go here for now. And then, oh, they can hit from that far away. I didn't know that. So we will do They're not next to a wall, but I'm gonna die if I wait too long, so we'll just take out the ranged ones. Go for this guy, who apparently is also ranged. And we are good. All right. So I'm not gonna bother to heal between the fights, only because I'm hoping to level up off of them, which will just full heal me. Nomad I can do. Contract Killer or I'm gonna do this one. And we're just gonna chill back here. I already failed Nomad. That was so bad of me. All right, well, we will hopefully get the other one. I'm just gonna pass here. And we're gonna take out this guy next. All right, we'll get some chance steal off of him. Oh, he can hit through the wall. I failed them both. Unreal. All right. So we'll get the invis dude before he goes invis, and we can do this. Ooh, I dropped an adventure hat. Cool. And I might have gear that I can put on right now. Nope. So don't finish next to an enemy, and then lowest level first, which is going to be probably doable. So that guy was hitting from 3 cells away, so I'm gonna go here. And then we're gonna go for the invis guys first. So this one is going to end up here. Which means I'm gonna go back this way. And we can probably... Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go for the lowest levels first, I just realized. I think I can tank a turn of damage from these guys. There we go. We got him. Oh, was I wrong? Maybe I can't tank a turn of damage. Is there any way out of this situation? Yep, one shot everything. And level so that I don't need my health. That was perfect. Okay, so for achievements, let's see what we can put on first. Achievements, I don't think I'm going to be able to do very many right now. Take the extra power. It's level 12. It's level 10. Put this on for now. We'll put this on for now. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to do very many of these achievements, so we will see. But ultimately, I'm probably just going for duo right now. I think first is an achievement. Maybe I can do that. We'll start over here. Zombie is one. I definitely can't do that. We'll do this because it coincides with first. So I think one of the achievements is don't hurt his dog. I can't do that. I can maybe do first. I think it's first and duo, and that's it. So if he's running towards us, we should be good here. I failed zombie, but I would have failed it anyways later on. So, oh well. All right. We'll do first, hopefully. We'll start running backwards. Oh, wow. Elemental Drain doesn't take the state away from them anymore. That's kind of crazy. There we go. There's this. This is the only place where I don't get hit. I'd rather take him out. I just failed the challenge. Okay. Well, that's that. That wasn't so bad. So only got some of the achievements. I think I could get them all. Maybe it would take 2 extra runs. We'll see. We're level 18 now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab a key and we're going to redo that and just get the others real quick. All right, guys, we just got back to the boss room. I am now level 21. And so what I did is I got a strength set as well, and I got an extra key for after this run in case I need it. But if we look at the achievements, zombie is really hard to do. So I think I'm actually just going to go strength for 1 round. And we're going to use the range that comes with the strength spells and hope that that is enough for us. So there we go. We got to change our points all back to strength. And then spell-wise, let's do this. There we go. And then these can go down here. Should be good. Let's try it. and we will see if we are able to do it in one try. Oh, it's so unfortunate that he's here instead of here. Although, did I already do first? I think I might have already done it. Versatile? No. Last? Maybe. I can't do either of those. Alright, so let's see what happens. So, zombie and don't hit his dog. And don't let him finish next to us. Okay, so zombie. We can do this. And that's all I got. So I'm not allowed to hit his dog. Oh, that was so annoying. I'm not allowed to hit his dog. Then what can I do here? Well, I can do some damage, and if I run this way, the dog will block my line of sight. This is gonna be tricky. I think I can only do one of these. Yeah, this is a 2-runner. Unfortunately, unless... Oh, unless... Which does more damage? Is this also 3 AP? That's also 3 AP. So if I do this, kills him, zombie, kill that. Boom, there we go. Never doubted it. The thing that I love, the best change that Ankama has made in recent years is the removal of idols. I hate idols so much, and you couldn't do half the achievements in the game before you had enough money to buy all these expensive idols, or you had to get leeched through it from a higher level, which was like game breaking in my opinion. So love that we have the specials instead of idols now. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to head over, grab both dungeon quests in Astrub, and then go do the famished sunflower. Alright guys, we just arrived at the famished sunflower barn, and I picked up the dungeon quest line in Astrub. I'm going to pick up this one here, and we are going to go through this dungeon and get to the boss. I'm going to play this strength because I think it might be quicker to actually have the range to hit the mobs. So here we go. I think I can do that one. Oh, I don't know what I just did. All right, so we're going to do this and this, and then we're going to do that. Get some additional runes out there. For this one, we're going to try and one-shot that, and I think I can one-shot that as well. I cannot, and I probably just failed the challenge for trying. Let's see how much the hammer does. It probably doesn't do very much. Okay, yeah, no, the hammer's never worth using. Just wanted to test it. There we go. Dropped a scythe that gives water damage. All right, we will invest our points into strength, and we will keep on moving. So the achievements for this dungeon, I believe, are first, as well as don't touch his summons, something like that. I really thought that mob was going to run towards me. Not the best that it didn't. But that's alright. We can still make do. So we will do this and drain. Get some lifesteal as well as some strength. And then we'll probably do the exact same thing again. Oopsie. What did I just do? I'm not sure what I just did. I think I accidentally used elemental drain first. Alright. So elemental drain can go through walls. I think I want to do that and then push this guy like that, because now he can't hit me. And we will lifesteal off of him, push that into the wall and run away. And we will grab lifesteal from that last one. There we go. For this dungeon, I do not think we're going to be able to do a lot of the achievements, only because I'm in a PB set and I don't have enough health to tank those mobs. So here we can do this one. Maybe we can do first. Yeah, we can do that. So we can do double like this. We'll stay in the line of sight. This one, I believe, has the most range, so we'll take that one out first. Move back. We'll do... How much range does this have? Okay, we'll do that. We will lifesteal a little bit. Lifesteal. Push. Line of sight. And some final lifesteal. There we go. Alright. What's this spell? So... we just got Elemental Cycle. Let's just read it real quick. Changes the targeted enemy's elemental state based on its current state. Okay. The spell's AP is reimbursed, so I don't think this one has changed much. Reimbursed on the first cast only. Okay. I don't think that one has changed very much, but it's good that we got it. We'll grab some more strength into our stats, and we will keep on going. So, Elemental Cycle, I believe, if I use it, I can do that, and maybe this. Oh, perfect. I believe for Elemental Cycle, I'm not going to use it on the first turn, only because it's better to use Drain, but I think if I cycle and then hit with a spell, I'll gain some power from the combination, if that's still how it works. Unfortunately, it's just almost never worth it. Well, you know what? Let's try it. We'll cycle. And we will do this again. So I don't think I gained any stats for that, but it might simply be because the mob died. Maybe if it lived, I would have. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to hit this with the lower damage spell, only so I get higher lifesteal off of the second hit. And the same is true for this. Except I messed it up, because that one actually lived. Oh, it's alright. So we are leveling like crazy here. I will have double XP until level 80, which is what level my Seidita is. So I'm not sure what the achievements are. I think first is one of them. I don't think I can do first. I think tight is also one of them. Do I have a sidekick? I don't have a sidekick. I don't think I can do first or tight. So let's see. Allied fighters must end next to a wall. I'd rather try for first, whatever it is. Don't finish next to an enemy. First duo, and the other one's tight, so it won't show us. But what's this one? Famished Sunflower summons must be finished off before the start of the second turn. That's also really hard. I don't think I can do that. But we can try. So I kind of want to go for the boss. We're in a decent spot. Okay. The summons must be finished off. 130. Not sure I can do that. I can try. No, I can't do it. Unless I get a crit here. You can try. No. Okay. So we're just doing duo. That's all right. I actually might be in danger of dying here. I'm going to hide and push the boss. We will grab some lifesteal off of this one. We'll push the boss again. Oh, I didn't realize that Rose is behind it. Oh no, there's another summon now. Alright, it's a problem that this Rose is behind the boss. I will say that. I think for now, I'll take the damage and we'll just keep doing it this way. Alright, the boss is healing in an AoE. That mob keeps hitting me, so I need to keep the lifesteal up. What do I want to do here? I think we're, again, just going for more damage. Yeah, and then we're gonna run. Damaging the boss is my top priority right now. Alright, we're gonna get the lifesteal, and we're gonna see... I probably should have done a double one of these instead. That's alright, we're still gonna be fine, I think. Unfortunate that we couldn't get the other achievements, but I'm just not high enough power level right now. It's alright though, we can always come back. We'll finish off the boss, and we will start to finish off this guy. There we go, and there we go. So at least we beat the dungeon. That's always good. We'll come back, and we have to get a sidekick as well. Oh, I don't even think I could have used the sidekick. We got Sun Lance, which is sometimes useful. So now we have the sponge mob. So I'm going to run over that way, and I will cut back when I'm there. Alright guys, we are at the sponge mob area, so I'm going to redistribute my points. We will enter the very long dialogue, and we will use a bunch of keys. Oh, I guess I have a second key for both dungeons. You know what? Maybe I can go back and we can do what we were missing last time. So this one has the majority brown snappers, which are negative to earth, which is good for us. So we will come in here. We can do line of fire. We can do the target. Oh, this target is being so nice to me. All right, we will move forward and grab some health, or sorry, some stat from him. Sun Lance, we will move down. Some pretty good range on Sun Lance. All right. So what I'm going to do is, this is the one that's most resistant to earth, but he's aligned in a way where I can do pushback damage to him right now. So I'm going to take that opportunity to do that. And we'll hope that these guys line up as well, which they do. We can do pushback damage like this and finish the fight. There we go. So we are cruising through these rooms. Unfortunately, we can't do all achievements here either, I don't believe, but we can do a decent number. And now that I know that we have 2 keys because of the quest line, it's possible that we can go back and finish them. Focus I can do. And we will do enemies next to the walls. So to get enemies next to the walls is going to be a problem. Yeah, that's going to be hard. Oops, I failed focus in waiting for the wall one. I guess that's the challenge of doing challenges, huh? I wish I had polarity. Alright, that one's next to a wall, so we can finish him. That one will be next to a wall next turn. So we will do this. Alright, good. They're both next to walls. Unfortunately, I can't finish this one. But we can do this. And we can push him into the walls. Oh, I can't push him into the wall. Oh, this was a big mistake. Oh wait, Sun Lance. There we go. New spells already coming in handy. There we go. So now I'm gaining power for the elemental combinations, which is exactly what I wanted. So now I should do Runification to gain even more stat, although I guess it's intelligence. All right, he's next to a wall. So we will see if we can finish him as well. There we go. Gotta try and remember to do both sets of challenges. Level 33, we'll pump our points into strength. Upper Mage is seeming really strong, which is probably why it's getting nerfed next patch. That's alright with me. Line of fire we can do. Allied fighters, allied enemies next to me. It's easier to control me, so I will do this one. We'll do some pushback damage on him. And then line of fire, we'll go in and steal some strength. There we go. Alright, this is the one that's resistant to strength, which is annoying. But that is alright. We can push it, grab some stat from it, stay in the line of fire. And we can kill this one with pushback damage. We're still in line of sight, which is good. So we can finish it. And we're good on challenges. Boom. That was a nice room. Very clean. We'll go forward into the next one. And he goes first. He's the one that's resistant to strength, and so is this one. But you know what I can do is I can push this one against this wall. So, and next to an enemy, keep... Okay, Elitist might be hard. Elitist might be hard. We'll see what happens. That should be doable. Yep, that should be doable. We can do this. And then I want a position where this guy ends up next to a wall. I think we should be good if we just run straight back. There we go. Ah, shoot. At least he pushed us once, though. It's actually helpful. So we will put him against the wall. It'll take a couple turns to actually take him down, but we are getting closer. So we can do this. We want him next to the wall as well, so I'm gonna run this way so it hopefully paths his model to... Nope, it didn't work. So for focus, I'm going to grab this mob first, because then we've wiped the field and now he's next to a wall, which means we are good to do this. There we go. And we'll finish him with the weapon. There we go. All right, we're at boss. I don't remember what the achievements are. Do I have any bread? I do not. Oh, I cashed in the name change potion to try and sell it, and it's linked to my account until August. So, great. I'm not sure why they forced those things to be linked. Just let me sell it. All right, here we go. I don't remember what the achievements are, but we will figure it out. Line of fire I can probably do. I'm not doing statue. I can't do that second one either. Versatile. Starting from turn 2, SpongeBob must be pushed. Good thing I'm strength. And duo. I'm missing one down here, so it must be tight. Versatile. I don't have enough range to do anything here. Versatile. Round 2, I need to start pushing him. Round 2, I need to start pushing him in versatile. So I think for now, I'm just going to do... Oh, I don't have enough range to hit that. Okay. Well, my turn ended before I could do anything. Unfortunately, I might... Oh, good thing he came this way. Ah, but he took my range. It's just barely enough, though. So what I will do is we will do this. We'll cycle him... Or do I just want to lifesteal him? No, I have to push him. So we'll cycle him once. We'll push him. And then we'll go back this way. The reason that I cycled him is so that I could get some power bonus. So I think we're doing the same turn, except we're in danger of dying. So I think we're doing as much damage as possible on this one. And then we're pushing him. And then we're moving back. It's very possible that I'm going to die here. Oh, yeah, we're definitely dead. All right, we got to rethink our strategy, and I think we're doing too many achievements right now. We're definitely dying on this one, so let's just re-go it. So what we'll do is we will do this, and we will do... We'll try versatile, and just versatile. That doesn't change these early turns, but I'm not going to stick to trying to do all of them. All right, so right now, for example, we're going to push. And we are going to run. But we're going to use Reunification to get some lifesteal. Oh, it didn't even kill. That was my bad. I could have killed that one. Alright, well, we'll do this to get some extra strength. Fortunately, I'm a little bit range reduced right now. But we will do this for some damage. Wow, okay. Can we kill it with this? We can, so we'll do that. And we're doing versatile, so we'll do this. Now we get to heal a little bit. We will heal. We will cycle its state. We will push it away. And we will hide. Oh, all right. He's got no line of sight. So I think we just go rocks it. And we can probably end the fight. There we go. All right, we got a new chance spell, which is cool. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to cut back to the boss. And we are going to try with our key to do the last achievements. Hey guys, I'm back. I tried to go back through the sponge dungeon, but what I realized is that I'm not powerful enough to actually make it through and push the mob every single turn. I don't have enough range, I don't have enough MP, and I don't have enough damage to do it. So what I'm going to show you guys is we need to upgrade our set. We are in Pee-wee, we are currently level 38. So those are not a good match. Pee-wee is for level 7, roughly speaking. So what we need to do is we need to find new gear that is going to be more appropriate for roughly level 40. The thing is that I'm going to look at gear up through level 50 because I'm leveling so fast that I'd rather not have to look again at level 50. So what we're going to do is we're going to plan a set for level 50. And then we are going to purchase it. And if we need to level, we'll level into it. We'll go back and we'll finish the achievements at both the Sunflower Dungeon as well as the Sandy Dungeon. So what I'm going to show you guys is this website, which is called Dofus Stuffer or Dofus Stuffer. What you can do here is this is going to make a set for you based on criteria that you type into it. It's somewhat of an ugly design UI wise, but it works pretty well. So what I'm going to do is you can tell it up here what types of equipment it's allowed to calculate for you. So in terms of eggs, I'm going to say none. In terms of mounts and pets, I'm going to say none. And the rest should be good to go. So then what you do is you come down here, you type in the level. I'm going to say 50. This is the base stats. I am not scrolled, so I'm going to change that to 0 for all of these. And then what you do is you type in the desired targets that you want for each type of stat. I'm going to prioritize strength right now because for the sponge dungeon I need it. So I'm going to say a number that I don't think we can reach, which is 500 strength. I'm going to see if that can be the target. I'm going to put the weight of this target at 5, meaning this is how important I'm telling the website it is to prioritize. I'm going to let it distribute my characteristic points. I'm going to allow it to substitute power for strength if it needs to. And for damages, if there's flat damages, that's fine. I don't mind. For AP, we'll give a target of 8. I'm not sure it's actually reachable. We'll give that a target weight of 4. I would be okay with 7. 7 would actually be a very good amount. MP, I would like to have 4. And I will give that a weight of 4. Range, it would be really nice to have 6, but I'll give it a weight of 2, only because I don't think it's going to be possible to get 6 and these other stats. Everything else I don't really care about. And so what you then do is you hit go. It will tell you how much it was able to do it. So it says 90% certainty. It was able to get me 407 strength instead of 500. It was able to get me 7 AP instead of 8, which is all right. It was able to get me 6 range, which is impressive. And it was able to get me 4 MP. So that looks pretty decent. What you can then do is you can export it. You can look at it on this website, which is Dofus Book. And in here, we can see what the actual items are. So 60 strength, 40 strength in a range, 20 strength in a range, 20 strength in an AP, 25 strength, 15 strength, 25 strength, 30 strength. How is it getting me 6 range? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't get the cape. The cape is literally just 2 range. I don't think that's worth it. So I would rather more damage than that cape. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go back here. I'm going to drop the weight of the range to 1. Then we're going to try again. And we're going to see what this one is. So it got me MP in a different way. Wow, this is a totally different set. So let's look at it almost got me 500 strength. 7 for 2 range. No, I need more range than that. So we're going to put this back to 3, but we're going to set the target to that. So we're going to hit go one more time, and we are going to see what it came up with. In terms of stats, 437, 7 AP, 4 MP, 4 range. That's probably pretty good. It's still giving me this cape, though. Well, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong for thinking that that cape isn't the one that we should be going for. Maybe we should be. The set bonus looks good. And I think we go for it. All right, I am back at the Sandy Castle, and I overlooked the fact that I can't wear any of this. I need to be level 50 for this stuff, and I am currently level 38. So what we're going to do is we are going to redistribute all of our points into wisdom. We're going to put back on the block here, and we are going to do some quick leveling. All right, guys, I am back. I am not level 50. I'm level 41. But I figured we will go back to these dungeons, and I'm gonna just continue on the dungeon quest line as we go, because that will help me level up naturally, and then I'll get 50 rather than grinding some mobs. So we are going to attempt the Kickroach dungeon. This dungeon's actually quite hard, so I'm not sure that we're going to be successful in getting through it. I'm going to redistribute my points to be strength again, and we're going to see just how far we can make it. So we will do the bunch of keys, and we'll go in here. So the boss of this dungeon is quite difficult, in my opinion. He's one of the stronger of these lower level ones. So we'll see what we can do. We'll try for first, and we can try for focus. All right, so what we'll do is a double hit like that. We'll move back. These things actually have quite a bit of HP. Oh, I don't like that they have range as well. Nothing locks. So I think what I'm going to do is push both of these away, and we're going to start running. That's what I'm liking about Hupper Mage so far, is that I can actually do quite a lot, and I feel quite effective. So I think the correct move here is to just keep pushing this stuff and wait for them to catch up rather than walk towards them. So that one, because it has range. Oh, also I got Journey as a spell, which is great. Because this one has range, I'm going to go for some lifesteal. And then we'll hit that one again. We'll go back. We'll lifesteal off of this one next turn, I believe. Yeah, we got to get out of here as well. What I might do is I might just fully run right now. So we're going to teleport over that one. We're going to journey out this way, and we are going to start running. Upper Mage is... Oh, no. That is very bad. That means I am dead. Okay. So we're going to have to give this room another try. Yep. So that room is quite difficult. Because that room is so difficult, I'm guessing we're probably not going to be able to do the boss until we hit level 50. But what we'll do instead is we will focus on killing some of them earlier. So this one hit me on turn 1 because I exposed. But I do think it's worth it to get that damage off. You know what? Maybe it's not. Maybe I just hold off. I can't place a room with these, can I? No. Okay. So then what we'll do is we will push this guy, do this, and we're going to just focus on killing the one with range and hiding from him. All right, so far so good. That's really unfortunate. But we can get some lifesteal off. There we go. We'll do this again. We will do this to get some power. We will do that. Maybe take some MP. No, that's all right. We'll hit this guy. We'll push this guy. We'll back up. All right. So I think what I'm going to have to do... How many casts per turn is this? 2? I think we're going to have to do this. And then this. And we're going to have to start running the opposite way now. We'll see how this works out. So I need to use Journey this turn. So what I'm going to do is... This guy's really pissing me off. We're going to kill him. Maybe I don't need to use Journey if I push this guy instead. And then we can run this way. And... we can push him. I think I pushed him twice. I should have used Elemental Cycle in there, but that's alright. And then I think we do one of these. And honestly, we finish him with the chance spell so that we don't get into line of sight. And now for this guy, he just put a glyph around us. We're going to do this. And we are going to push him, or you know, back around the corner. There we go. All right, we made it through this room. That room was pretty difficult. So we'll see if we can make it through the rest of the dungeon, but not looking super likely right now. The other one is the Royal Gobble Dungeon, which maybe is a similar case. We'll find out. But let's see what this one has to offer. So for this one, I think what we do is we do this, we cycle, and then we hit again. We move back. We take advantage of that pushback damage and the added power from the elemental change. That thing can't quite get me. I think we push them both away when we run. And now I believe... I think I'm going to lifesteal off of this just a little bit, because we can't kill the others anyways. And we're going to push this guy one more time. Oh no, he can reach me. I did not know he could reach me. Alright, well we are going to go for the Great Escape. Here we go. Yeah, I'm dead. So let's come back to Kickroach, because this is too advanced for my current level. Let's see how far we can make it in Gobble instead. Alright guys, we have reached the Gobble dungeon, so we will see if this one is a different story. I'm not sure which one's a higher level over the other. This one's level 30. I'm above level 30. I know it's supposed to be for a group of 4, but I just like playing mono, so we're going to see how this works. We'll do Cautious, we'll do Nomad. So... how much HP does this have? 150. So then what we'll do is we will do this. We'll do a combo. And then what that does for us... oh no, I killed it. I thought that I was going to get a 50 power for it. But that is not the case. This one, I think I will. So if you guys see there, if we look at my stats, I get 50 power for 3 turns for the elemental combo. It just doesn't work if you kill the mob, is the thing. So what we'll do now is... we will push this guy, and then we'll finish him. We'll keep running. And we will... actually, what's better is this. And now we do one of these, this. And we come back here, use all our MP. And then we finish the fight like that. Alright, so this one, so far, much easier than Kickroach. So, we'll see. I know the boss is the most difficult of all because of the healing. The challenges are going to be next to impossible in this one. So I'm probably not even going to attempt them. Allied fighters finish next to the walls. First is better than Nomad. Ooh. Alright. We'll do this, we'll cycle, we'll push, and we'll go over here. I couldn't go where I was. I could maybe have stayed where I was, but we'll push both of these guys away. We'll run this way. We will lifesteal off of him. We'll push this guy away. We'll grab some more lifesteal off of him. We will push this guy away. All right. We'll grab that. And we'll push. And then we will lifesteal. All right. Level 42, we're getting there. So we're gonna grab that. We're gonna pump our points into strength and we'll start this fight now. Upper Mage seems very good. I just don't think I have enough HP right now, which is the main issue that I'm running into, which is good because that's a very solvable issue. So I think I'm gonna go in this corner. And I can't do any of these pretty much. So what we'll do on this one, do I want to try a new versatile? Yeah, we'll try it. We'll cycle, we'll do this, and we'll start running down. The MP reduction is also not something to take light. I have a lot of MP reduction in my spells, and it allows me to win some fights that I would not otherwise win. Alright, so that guy just AP reduced me, which is not good. Do I journey out of here already? See, that does... Oh, this does way more damage. Yeah, I'm going to do that instead. So we're going to do this. We're going to cycle one more time just because I don't need the AP. Failed the challenge on accident. But we'll do that. We'll grab 50 power. 58. So this is somewhat of a problem. Can I journey all the way through? I can journey all the way through. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do then is do this, do one cycle, journey through, and start running the other way. And now, with this second cycle, I can get increased damage. And we're going to take the pushback damage instead, but it was a good thought. So now we will lifesteal, we will kill this one, we'll move back, and finally we will come in and grab some lifesteal to finish it out. Alright, Journey is such a good spell for kiting away. It just really changes the position that you're in, and the other spells that I have are also quite good at positioning, like Sunlace and Astral Blade. So we're in a good spot so far with this class. We can look at First, and we can look at Line of Fire. First is not happening with that mob. I'm just going to run up and do as much damage as possible. Oopsie, that was the wrong combination of actions. I meant to do Meteor second time there. Alright, well, we'll do this. And we'll do this. Line of Fire. So I'm going to go closer because I don't think they can hit me. So now if I take one step back here, it lets me do damage to the Gobble Warchief as well. Cycle this once. And then we will do a second one to gain 50 power. This guy, unfortunately, is going to reach me, so I'm actually going to set up to journey through the wall. There we go. So now what I'll do is journey through the wall. Do this, cycle him once, journey, and we'll start kiting this way. Alright, so far so good. We'll do a little bit of damage there. And I will take the increased damage on this guy. Should be good here. Oh, I didn't know he could hit like that. Alright. We will take some lifesteal, and then 39. Is this enough to kill? No, it's not. So we will... Is this enough to kill? Doesn't have a preview on it. Maybe he's not on a glyph. What if I journey? Okay, journey's enough, so we'll do that. We'll get away from him. I failed the challenge, unfortunately. But what can you do? We'll kill that guy, and we made it through that room. Which brings us to the boss. I do not think I can do the achievements in this room. In fact, I might even want to go higher into vitality here. I think I am going to do that. I think I'm going to go 100 and then we'll go max into Vit. Oh, well, I'm healing right now anyways, so it's useless to do this because I don't have any bread. So we're going to do this. I'm not going to wait. And here we go. The boss goes first, which is not good. Yeah, there's no way I'm making it through here. Here we go. So what is my best move? This guy goes last and he's clogging the only path through here. So I'm definitely going to end by teleporting out. I think I'd do the boss last. So what I'm going to do now, I don't want to push these in that direction because that's the direction I'm going to end up going in. So I think I'm going to hit him. My turn's ending. Do I get my NP off? I don't get my NP off. That's not good. I'm going to restart that. And I think that we have a good starting turn there. And it's very kiteable, which is nice. So if I go back here, sure, we'll get first. We'll look at nail him down. I don't think I'm doing either of those. Strength and agility. I'm not sure what that combination does. But we're going to find out right now. Does minus range. Okay. He's got some MP, so we'll go this way. Ooh, I did not know the guy had that range. What's this guy doing? Healing him, okay. This is nice and clogged, which is what I want. If I push him, I can't health steal off of him, and I do need to health steal. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna life steal a little bit. We're gonna run. Oh, he gave himself MP and I'm dead. Okay. We can't do these dungeons. So again, I'm going to go power level, hit level 50, and we'll be back. All right, guys, we just hit level 49. And so what I'm going to do for the last level is I'm going to bring you guys in on the action so that you can see kind of how I've been leveling throughout the past couple levels. We got a new spell. We got Contribution, which is somewhat useful. But this is pretty much what I've been doing. I'm in the Amachna Forest, which is an anomaly right now. And I am full wisdom, and I am just farming these mobs the best that I can. So we can do Nomad, and I've just been pretty much doing this over and over. And waiting for us to get enough XP to actually hit the next level, which will be 50. But this has been pretty good XP so far, so I am having a decent time here. These little summons are annoying only because I can't exactly do anything other than kill them. But so far so good. It's been a pretty clean run killing these mobs. They're not too strong. And so I've pretty much just been using pushback damage as much as possible. And when I can't use pushback damage, I use Elemental Drain. Oops, I just failed the challenge. That's been happening a lot as well. But it's pretty easy. We're just chilling, having some fun with these mobs. Can I ignore the summon? No, unfortunately I can't. Alright, so that should be it for this fight. And we are almost level 50. If I had done the challenge, I would have got a lot more XP, but here's another mob here. So I'm liking Hupper Mage so far. It feels like it flows really well. I can do this challenge here, so we'll go. And the actual lifesteal that it has is really strong. Stronger than I was anticipating, in fact. Oh, I just failed the challenge. I can't speak and do the challenges. But I feel like I'm always at full HP. I don't know if other Hupper Mages also feel like that, but there's literally nothing that can kill me if I can stay away from it like this. And I don't even have to use MP. On so many of these fights, I was pretty much just standing still and spamming the pushing spell over and over, and the mobs couldn't do anything. Because I have MP reduction and pushing all within the same combos, so it's really just quite strong even at these low levels. I'm excited to see what it can do at the higher levels once we get there, but so far, I am having a lot of fun. Alright, we'll try Versatile again. We'll go for Redemption. So we will start running. These things are going to summon their little things. So we will do this. We'll push that one back now. Here comes the summon number 1 and summon number 2. So unfortunately, I have not found a way to not deal with these summons yet. I'm going to just keep... I failed the challenge again. I'm going to keep these here just so I can get the lifesteal off of them. And then we're going to run this way. Probably should have done runification. That would have been way better. But you live and you learn. So for now, I am just going to push these both away. And we should be killing next turn. There we go. So I will cycle this one so that we get some power. And we'll do runification. Get some power or some strength back for it. So that one's gonna heal. So we will do this. Push it. I think his summon's coming out. So we will, unless I can kill him through the wall, which I can. So we'll do that instead. All right, I gotta pay attention to the challenges. It's 2 in a row that I failed. I think 2 more fights and we should be good to level. So on this one, I hate that the Perspex can go invisible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and kill it before it goes invisible. There we go. Got rid of the Perspect. So now we're going to do this. Not going to fail Versatile. So look at this. That thing had 0 MP before it boosted its MP. It's like criminal how much MP reduction I have, and I don't even have MP reduction in my set. So, I don't know. Too much, in my opinion. But this is all I've been doing. There we go. That's going to be game. Oh, I just failed Nomad. Whoopsie, I might have failed it the turn before. Challenges, not my strong suit, especially when I'm just trying to go as fast as possible. But this place is an anomaly right now, so there are quite a lot of people here farming stuff. It's good XP. It's the best XP under level 50 right now. Clean hands, I don't think I can do. Maybe, but probably not. But that's alright. Here comes his little summon. We'll take care. Oh, well, I'm about to fail clean hands right now, actually. Unless, does Journey count as clean hands? No. Okay. There we go. We'll do that. We'll do the same thing again. And next turn, I think we should kill. So, are we 50? No. We need 1 more fight because I keep failing every single challenge. So we will look for a small little mob. And then once we hit 50, we should be able to equip our set. This one should do it. And I'm pretty excited for the set. Having that much extra range is going to be a real game changer. So we will do this. We will do what the challenge says to focus on. The Perspex unfortunately go invisible, which I hate. But what can you do? So we will finish this guy off. Alright, hopefully that summon doesn't block. There we go. So I am out of AP, so we will run away. I think the spider AP reduces, but we can take him out with that. And we can push the Prospect against the wall for some very nice damage. And we will go for some lifesteal to finish it off, although I guess I am going to be leveling. Boom, level 50. And we got Burning Stroke, our first AoE lifesteal, which is exciting. All right. So let's put on the set real quick. We are going to redistribute. Well, actually, you know what? Let's try the ensemble. Vault strength. Save that. We'll delete whatever that is. Okay. So the last thing is I'm going to put this down here. So now we've got our ensemble. There we go. Okay. So we now have 330 strength plus 20 power. We have 4 range. Am I wearing the right cape? I am wearing the right cape. So we should be good to go. I'm going to head back over to both the Sandy Castle and the Royal Gobble and see if this makes any difference. All right, we are back at the Royal Gobble. We will resume it where we left off. And I'm not going to worry so much about the achievements right now. I wonder if Astral Blade is range modifiable. No, that would be broken. All right, I go first now, which is interesting. So what do I want to do here? I think I just push everything and start running. I think that's the game plan. We'll look at first, we'll look at nail him down, but I'm really not doing either of those. So do I focus one mob or do I push two mobs? I think I'm going to do this. What happens if I use this on something that has no state? What? It gives them a state? I did not know that. That's crazy. So I think I'm gonna do this. Does it say that in the description? Changes the targeted elemental state based on its current state. It does not say that it gives them a state. That's crazy. So what I'm gonna do is contribution. Well, actually, no, I should lifesteal first. We're gonna do this, this. Now we're gonna do contribution, which is going to give us extra MP, which we are going to use to run for our lives. Yeah, we're gonna go here. I should have used cycle on something. I keep forgetting that that gives a state. Okay, so the boss is healing stuff. I think he can do that every single turn as well. Okay, so we're definitely using Astral Blade. I wish this had no line of sight. Shoot. So I think we have to do Sunlance. Let's do cycle on you. Let's do this. And let's run. All right, so we're kiting pretty well. Unfortunately, we're not doing any damage. How am I supposed to start doing damage? I think I have to use contribution again right now. But first, let's push. And let's push again. And then we'll run back this way. So if I use contribution and they have a fire state, I get a shield, which might be useful. But really, I just want to go to kill these things right now. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to take a hit from the boss this turn in order to do damage. So I'm going to steal this health. Then I'm going to use contribution to get some shield points. Now I'm going to push this guy. Well, actually, this is free first use. So we'll use that. We'll push this guy. We'll move back. I'm not sure if Elemental Cycle is supposed to be doing what it's doing right now. I feel like this could be a glitch. Wow, that was a big heal. Shoot, that thing blocks my journey. That was a good outplay from that mob. Yeah, this is not good. I'm kind of stuck here now. What can I do? I could do a double Astral Blade. So let's cycle him. That was stupid of me. We'll Astral Blade. We'll Astral Blade. And we'll cycle this guy instead. And we'll run the opposite way. Hopper Mage is crazy good at kiting. I just went from here to here and deal a little bit of damage. Okay, so I want these states. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do this. Contribution so that I can get some of this MP. And then we're going to push this guy back. We should do Runification, actually. Because that'll give a lot of them states. Can I do that twice? No. All right. So we've got a bunch of them in states. Contribution is almost back up. I'm going to have extra MP this turn as well. I need to kill something. It's so hard to do that, though. So we're going to do this. We're going to cycle his state so that he loses MP. We're going to push him. And then we're going to push him again. Get the first kill. There we go. Going well. All right. We're running. In hindsight, I might not have wanted to change my vitality distribution. It's probably would have been better if I had more damage. But that's okay. I need an MP right now. So what I'm going to do is hope that this gives it the earth state, which it does. I'm gonna contribution this. Shoot, it give me an AP instead of an MP. And then we're gonna try and go for a kill on this guy next, which is good. This guy does linear damage, so I'm gonna hide here so that this black gobble can't get to me. There we go. I need to use Astral Blade right now. So we will use Astral Blade. I really want MP, but I can't get it right now. So we're gonna push the boss. We're gonna run this way, and we're going to use Runification just to get some damage out. All right. So now that the boss is in that state as well, Earth state, we're going to Contribution. We're going to... I don't even need to use Elemental Cycle. I can just do Runification. It'll give them both their states back. There we go. Can the boss heal himself? It looks like no, which is good to understand. So now I'm going to cycle him, push him back, and we'll push him to do some damage as well. We'll run back this way. Okay, we're doing well. I just have to not end next to them. And when's Duo up? Duo is 20 turns. So honestly, I'm going to do this. We're going to do this, and then we are going to do Contribution to get the NP back again. I should have done Contribution first, I think, but that's all right. We'll run back this way. So I have 7 turns to finish the fight. I think I can do that. We'll push him. Can I kill him this turn? Yes, I can. We will do this. And now all we need is for this guy to come in within our range, which he's done. So we'll do that, and Runification. And we'll run back, and that is game. So what a difference this set made in this fight. That was a huge difference. I don't even think I got touched past turn 1 or maybe 3. I got poisoned, but that's it. That went really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the Sandy Castle next. All right, guys, we are back at the boss. My character is extremely ugly, and we are going to give this one a try. So I just tried and failed it, but I think I understand what I did wrong. I was misunderstanding it. I thought we had to kill his summons, but I was getting that confused with the sunflower. So what we need to do is push him every turn after turn 2. So I think the best way to do that is we hit him. We want him kind of close. So I think I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to give him a state back. And starting in round 2, we are going to push him every single turn. So what I don't want to happen is I don't want to get stuck back here. So I'm actually just going to teleport over this guy. I need to push him this turn, so we'll do this. We'll push him. We'll give him a state back. And then how do I make sure I can push him next turn? I think I just sprint this way. Dang, my character is very ugly. These items aren't working for me. Alright, gotta make sure to push him again. Really upsetting that this just decided to go there. So I have a couple options for things to do. I think the best is probably this. And then maybe this. And then where do I run? I'm not sure. But we'll give this one a state. I need shield. But I also need to make sure I'm pushing him. Alright, I'm getting low. Can I one-shot this? Maybe is the answer. Which is not safe. So if I do this... Shoot, I really need to use Contribution right now. I can't even push him from here. I have have to do this. And then I have to do this. And then we'll give him a state back. We'll start running this way. Getting low, but we haven't failed it. Will this kill him? That won't even kill him? Come on. I think what I'm going to do is push him, use contribution to get some shield points, and use runification to kill him. And then we'll run this way and see what we can do. I failed in the line of sight, but that's okay. So we've already done our challenge, so there's nothing left there that we need to be worried about. So let's just go for as much damage as we can. Oops, I thought I was going to be able to use runification, but I don't have 8 AP. Alright, I think we did it. There we go. There's that one. There's this one. Boom. And finished with the Sandy Castle. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the Famished Sunflower, and we are going to see if we can knock that one out as well. Alright guys, we are back at the boss room. The achievements that I am missing here are first and kill his summons before their second turn. It's actually kind of hard because the boss has so little MP. So what I'm going to try and do right now is see if we can do them both, but I might end up only being able to do one at a time. So what I'll focus on first is I just need to get rid of these mobs. Like just get them out of my face. I also am going to need contribution to give me MP. So we'll see if that's possible. I really wish the boss would run this way. All right, we're going to use contribution this time around. The boss is going to start summoning stuff. So I'm actually going to start positioning myself over here. I could give both of those states, but it'll also deal damage. I'll do it. Just get some lifesteal up going as well. All right, so this summon needs to be killed. There we go. I'll use this as an opportunity to use Elemental Drain. I'm going to want shield points, so I'm going to do this. And I'm going to want to be able to hit the boss. So I'm going to run diagonally back so that I can maybe maintain line of sight. No chance for line of sight there. Great. Thanks, guys. We'll give this guy Earth, and we'll take 1 MP and 1 shield. All right. Oh, I actually gave more. I don't really know how that spell works. We're going to try running this way now. See if we can get them to come this way with us. Do I want to use Runification? Yeah, I'll use that for some lifesteal and putting some states on them. Alright, I really need to start dealing damage to this boss right now. So we're going to focus on that. We are going to change this guy. Change this guy. Push him. And start moving this way. Alright. The boss summoned, so I need to kill that summon. This is looking pretty difficult. I also need to use contribution this turn, so we're going to do that in just a second. I'm going to do this. I'm going to use contribution to get some shield and MP. And then I'm going to use Runification. There we go. So we'll grab some heals. I'm going to stay back in this corner. I need to deal a lot of damage to that boss. Okay. So I need to get out of here. So I could either journey or I could do this. It's the same AP and journey has a cooldown, so I'm going to do this. We're going to cycle the boss to be intel. I don't want to push him because I need him somewhat close. So I'm going to do that. Oh, he's got no MP. Well, we'll see what happens. Luckily, I still have line of sight. He did not summon. So what I'm going to do is hit him. We need to use contribution again to get some shields. And then let's see, Runification. We can do that as well. Get the states back on them. he's got 2 MP. This thing will come closer. That thing will come closer. I am going to stay here. We'll see what happens. All right, boss currently is in line of sight. I need to kill his summon. So if I do this, I should one-shot it, which is awesome. Do I have range? Not great range. I don't really want to push the boss. It's good damage though, but I think I need to just do this. And then we will run back, see if we can maintain some HP. So far, so good. I think we're gonna be able to hit him this turn as well. So again, I'm gonna do a contribution so that I get some shield. Can I kill the boss? I don't think so. But we can deal this damage. I'm gonna go over here. All right, I think we kill the boss this turn. And then we just need to... Nope, that's it actually. Once we kill the boss, this becomes much easier. So if I go this way, is there any way to one-shot him? Maybe this with Runification. Yeah, Runification should be good on that. And then Runification. Grab that. And... if I use Runification like this, does anything happen? No. Okay. Good to know. So now we can really start doing whatever we want. I can do that, but I don't think I need to. So instead, I am just going to deal damage. There we go. And that should be game. Boom. All right, we did them both. And we dropped a ring out of it. So we are good there. I'm going to go turn in both of these quests, which should be quite easy to do, since we can just zap on back. And then once we do, I guess I already turned in the gobble one, but once we turn this in, that's where we're going to call it. Except I do want to get a new look for my character because these pieces of equipment are quite ugly. Oh, I have to go to the Keymaster now. Where's that dude again? Oh, he's all the way up there. All right, well, we won't do that this episode, but what I do want to do is I want to go to the cosmetic market and I want to get a new look. Actually, I think I have some stuff. Hats. It's not terrible. It's not the best. This one's camo, so that's decent. I think I have a camo shield as well. Not loving the hat. Let's see if there's a better hat in here. I'd love a bandana because I actually like how my character looks. So, ceremonial hat. This is a bandana. Oh, that's almost 8 million commas. This is a bandana. I need to sort this in the inverse. Are there any bandanas? 400 KK. Bandana. That one's ugly though. What about like a headband? Oh, this one would be nice. 240. Ooh, it looks good though. Oh, but you guys, you can't get mad at me. It looks good. This is not my fault. Boom. There we go. Add it to the cosmetic interface. There we go. We can just resell it if we ever want to. Put it on. We'll save it. Look at that. So much better. All right, guys. That is where I'm going to call it. In the next episode, we're going to take on the next batch of dungeon bosses. I'm likely going to have to upgrade my set at some point. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will catch you guys in the next one.